Hey you guys, welcome to a new YouTube Reformer. It's been a minute, so we're back. So YouTube Reformer today, you are going to need your Pilates Ring. That is the prop that I'm gonna ask you to pull out today. All right, and we're gonna work the full body. All right, so let me go over setup first, and then we'll get into it, right? We'll get into it. Okay, so setup is not too complicated today. You want your footbar down and out of the way so your platform is relatively free. We are gonna be kneeling on the platform at one point today, so make sure you have a squishy pad available. Don't have it on there yet because we are gonna be standing first and I don't want you to slip. So I have my squishy pad just waiting underneath my platform. You're gonna start with one light spring, extra light if you have it. Lightest spring you have, we will work with whatever you have, but make it your lightest, okay? Pilates Ring is out, standard size circle, out on your carriage. Headrest is down, shoulder blocks are on, and your loops are available, although you're only gonna be using them once today, and we will use the short ones when we get there. If you only have one size loop, that is fine. Use what you have, okay? We will make that work. And that's it. Let's just get to it, right? Let's just get to it. Okay, so we are gonna start standing, right? So I need you to be careful if you are not comfortable or haven't stood much on the carriage before. Balance is tricky here. Okay, however, you're gonna have one foot on the solid platform. So that's where we're gonna go first. So I want you to step up onto your platform. You're gonna face forward if you want to, face forward. I didn't do that very well. Okay, you're gonna have your left foot on the platform and your right foot on the carriage. So get up however you feel safest, right? That wasn't the most beautiful mount onto the reformer. Okay, left foot and right foot. Both legs are in slight external rotation. So from the top of the hip, right? That is where we rotate from. It's not just the foot that does the rotating, it's the whole leg. So to get that set up properly, let's turn both sets of toes so they shine forward. We're completely parallel. Now, from the femur in the hip, we're gonna rotate the leg open so the inner thigh shines slightly more forward and the toes are now at a 45-degree angle off the hip, okay? Your circle is gonna come around your forearms. So you wanna imprint outbound with your forearms, palms are in, okay? So it's the back of your forearm that's connected to each squishy pad. All right, we're gonna broaden the collarbone and relax those shoulder blades. Think about sternum over pubic bone, so you wanna draw that belly button up and in. Okay, your carriage is home to start, inner thighs are holding it there. All right, on your exhale, you are gonna open your carriage and we're gonna find a squat. So your knees are gonna bend and your torso is gonna tilt because I want you to bring your fingertips as far down as possible. So a nice deep sumo squat, all right? So that means the torso's tilting, my sitting bones are reaching back, my inner thighs are really open, my knees are tracking with big toe, second toe, and then I'm gonna rise all the way back up. Okay, all right, now, when you come up, I want you to squeeze the carriage closed with your inner thighs. Let's do it again. Find your sumo squat, fingertips are gonna reach down towards the well. Okay, keeping your collarbone wide, don't round your shoulders. Now we're gonna add on. When you come in, you're gonna rise up with those inner thighs and you're gonna lift that ring up and overhead. Squeeze the carriage into the bumper. So that means you're pulling your inner thighs up along your spine like suspenders, right? Exhale, find your sumo squat, knees bend, torso tilts, not a plie, it's a squat. Inhale, rise back up, narrow through the inner thighs and pelvic floor, biceps frame your ears, okay? Exhale, find that sumo squat. Good, inhale, rise up. You're only finding your deepest squat for your body, right? Everybody's different. If it doesn't look like mine, that's okay, right? We're all not the same, right? Everything is different. Inhale, rise. Everybody's different, and every day is different, right? Rise up. Good, 3 more. Exhale, find that sumo squat. Reach the fingertips, warming up through the body. Inhale all the way. Fingertips overhead, carriage into the bumper. Exhale, last 2. Good, try to relax your toes. If your toes have a tendency to grip, try to relax that tension. Inhale, lift. Good, exhale, find that sumo squat. Good, inhale, lift inner thighs. Good, now I'm gonna ask you for one hold, but we're not gonna go as low. All right, so I want you to find your sumo squat. The carriage is gonna glide open. All right, and you're gonna bring those rings the ring right off your chest, collarbone wide. You still have that slight tilt of the torso. Now, we're gonna extend through the legs. Left leg's gonna go first. So you're gonna slide out to the right, full extension of that left leg. Exhale, bring it back to center. Now the right leg extends, everything stays stable. Exhale, bend. Good, and you're always looking for those knees tracking with big toe, second toe, right? Left leg extends. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, right leg extends. Whoo, getting a little burny, getting a little shaky. Good, left leg extends. Good, still imprinting outbound into your ring so you feel your shoulders and you feel your back. Right leg extends. One more each side. Okay, hold your sumo squat. Left leg extends. Your ribs are aligned with your hips, right? Even though we've got that slight torso tilt. Right leg extends. Inhale to the back of that knee. Exhale. Hold. And rise all the way up, close the carriage. Okay, now we're coming onto our knees. All right, this is where you're gonna need your squishy pad. So bring your hands down to the carriage, come down to your knees on the carriage. Put your ring aside just for a second, grab your squishy pad, move it up to your platform. All right, now left knee on the platform, right knee on the carriage. Okay, your ring. This is where it gets a little more spicy for those inner thighs. All right, you're gonna be taking all springs off. Now, and that's a safety note. When all springs are off, this carriage is like a slip and slide. It goes easily. You need to use your inner thighs, pelvic floor, and core to control the carriage. So know that. If you are uncomfortable with all springs off, leave your extra light on, okay? I'm gonna take all my springs off. Now, once I do that, it's free to slide, so I need to be extra careful. I'm gonna place my ring in between the platform base and the carriage edge. So now my ring is held in by my inner thighs because I don't want it dropping into the spring, so I now need to hold it with some tension. Okay, if you have a spring on, that's more helpful, right? If you have your extra light spring on, you still have that support of the spring. All right, now your hands are gonna go on your hips, all right? And I want you to think about your pelvis very closely here. Sternum over pubic bone, think nice and tall through the crown of the head, okay? Now, on your exhale, you're gonna narrow through the inner thighs and pelvic floor even more to close or to narrow that ring. So you're gonna make that ring an oval. On your exhale, narrow the inner thighs, pull them up along the spine, and then inhale, open. Now you can't open too far because the ring will fall, right? So we need to control this. Exhale, narrow. Inhale, release a little. Good. Exhale, narrow. Woo! Inhale, release. Now, we did do some of this in my live class this morning. Okay, much deeper, much more intense. We had dumbbells, it was a longer sequence, but you're getting a little taste of it here. If you're interested in the live classes, they are on the on-demand platform. Okay, so make sure you check out the platform. Open, good. Exhale, narrow inner thighs. Now to get to my platform, you wanna go to Pilates by JessPFit.com, okay? And that's where you can find out all that information. Okay, let's narrow those inner thighs, pull them up along the spine. Good, and release a little bit. Good, we go into everything on the platform. Good, narrow and in. Good, and release. Now your next one, you're gonna hold it in. Okay, so you're gonna narrow on the ring and hold it. Now, you're only gonna release 1/4 of an inch. Release, and pull it back. Release, and pull it back. Only 1/4 of an inch, it's tiny, tiny, tiny. Release, think about inner thighs, pelvic floor, right? 1/4 inch, good. 1/4 inch, sternum over pubic bone. The core is in control. 1/4 inch, good. 4, whoo, 3, Good, pelvis neutral. 3, 2, hold your next one closed, hold it. Now your arms are gonna reach off your chest as you sit back into your hips, holy mackerel. Hold it closed. Inhale, rise up, arms stay off the chest, okay? Reach back with your sitting bones. Find that torso tilt, right? Your sitting bones broaden. Inhale, rise up, 2 more, hold it closed. Reach back with your sitting bones and rise. Oh, last one, here we go. Reach back with those sitting bones, reach. And open the front of your hips, hands to your hips, and release on that ring. Grab the ring, and put it between your palms now. Oh, Lordy. Okay, we're not done. No springs, unless you want that extra light on for more support, okay? So right now, I know the inner thighs are done. Hold the carriage closed. Your ring is between your palms, okay? You're gonna narrow on your ring as you find a split, keeping the sternum over the pubic bone, right? We're not tilting forward, we're not leaning back. And then we're gonna release on the ring as we close the carriage. Okay, right? We're not here long, okay? Inhale, open, narrow on the ring so you feel your shoulders, you feel your chest. And then exhale as you narrow and close, release on the ring. Okay, remember those inner thighs are suspender straps. You're pulling them up along the spine when you close. Narrow on the ring, open. Release on the ring, lift your suspender straps. Ooh, it's shaky, 3 more. Open and narrow. Good, release and close. Last 2. Open and narrow. Good, release and pull it up all the way to the bumper. Last one, open it and pull it closed. Set your ring down on the carriage and hook a spring back on. If you already had your light spring on, great. Keep a spring on. Now, we're gonna turn around to face the rear. But before we do that, we're not just gonna add that 1 spring, we're gonna have 2. So I want you to have your extra light and your blue. So a blue and a yellow for me. If you don't have a yellow, switch to 1 red spring. Okay, 1 red spring will work too. So it's either a blue and a yellow or 1 red. Turn around to face the rear. Okay, and you're gonna get rid of your squishy pad. Okay, so put it on the floor. I need you to have some traction there when we get to the platform again. All right, so you're facing the rear. Your ring, okay, is gonna come to the headrest. Now I'm gonna really challenge your balance here. If the ring is too scary, you're gonna get rid of it, okay? But right now we'll start together. You're gonna take your left foot forward onto the headrest, and the ball of your left foot, so the base of your toes, the ball of your foot is gonna be on that squishy pad. Your heel is down on the headrest. Now make sure your toes are all the way towards the front edge of the headrest or even hanging over the edge so that your full heel is grounded on the headrest. All right, now your hands are gonna be on top of the ring. Now, this is gonna really mess with your balance. If it is too scary, you get rid of the ring, your foot will be flat then, and your hands will be on the shoulder blocks instead. Okay? All right, your right knee is under your hip. I want you to turn your right toes under. Turn your back toes under, okay? Hands are on the top of the ring. On your inhale, we're gonna rise, but your hands will stay on the ring. What I need you to focus on is your lower half doing the work, not your arms. So do not put weight in the ring or you will fall, okay? All right, so here we go. I want you to think about your right inner thigh, that is your grounded knee. Right inner thigh is gonna pull up along the spine so that we can extend both legs to full extension. Hands are on the ring. You're gonna feel your left hamstring. Find a place for your eyes. This is challenging on balance, right? Now you're gonna lower. Both knees are gonna bend. Your right knee is gonna tap the carriage like it's glass. Tap. Good, now you're gonna rise up. Right inner thigh pulls up along the spine. You extend both legs to full extension. Exhale, bend both knees, tap that right kneecap. Good. Inhale. So you have a little pressure on the ring, but not too much, right? We're relying on the lower half. Exhale, bend the right knee. Good. Left knee's gonna bend too, right? They both go together. Inhale, rise back up. Good. Exhale, bend and tap. Two more. Good. Inhale, extend both knees, open all the way to full extension. Breathe into the back of your legs. Exhale, tap that right knee. Good. Last time, you're going to rise up. Good. Now we're going to come down, but we're going to hold a hover. So your right knee is going to hold 1 inch off the carriage. Find it and hold it. Okay. Access the back of your left leg. Arms are going to leave the ring. They're going to come up alongside the ears, and you're going to balance for me. And now you're going to pulse from your glam line on that left leg where the glute and the hamstring meet. 1 inch pulse up and down from that left leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands to the shoulder blocks, and knee comes down. Oh, spicy, right? Spicy. Okay, turn around and face forward with your ring. And we're going to come into a deep ab sequence before we do that other leg, okay? So you still want to be on 2 springs, blue and a yellow, or 1 red. Lie on your back. Okay, lie all the way down. Make sure you've got a little bit of breathing room between your shoulders and the shoulder blocks, okay? Your ring is coming around your shins. So halfway between your knee and ankle. Just most important, make sure it's not on the bone of the ankle. It is above the bone, okay? All right, now, you're going to bring your knees over your hips, not over your belly button. So glue your tailbone down. Knees are over the hips. That gets the femur to sink into the pelvis, and it also keeps your front line active. Right? We want to work the core 360 degrees, not just one part of it, all the time. Reach back and grab your short loops if you have short loops. Whatever loop you have is going to work just fine. Okay, point your toes. Bring some tension to the straps. So you're going to bring your arms forward so that your fingertips are over your underarms. Okay, broaden your collarbone. Feel the connection from shoulder blade to shoulder blade. All right, here we go. All right, neutral spine and pelvis. So find a little bit of breathing room under your low back. On your exhale, you're going to arm arc and you're in an ab curl at the same time. So your arms are going to come to the carriage and your head, neck, and shoulders are going to peel up and you're going to hold that. Hold it. Okay, now you're going to intention outbound into your ring. So open on your ring, feel the lateral tension through the leg, outside of the legs. Good, release that lateral tension. Now, keep this hold. You're going to extend both legs all the way out. Hold it. Now you're going to rotate your legs to the right. Keep your pelvis quiet. You're driving a bus. Come back through center. Good. Now, rotate to the left. Turn that steering wheel to the left. Keep your neutral spine and pelvis. Come back through center. Bend elbows and knees. Bend. Keep your ab curl. Keep your ab curl. And now your hips are going to open. So you're going to lower your bent legs towards the springs. Keep the 90-degree bend at the back of the knee. Pull up with those lower abdominals. Arms extend over the chest, and you lower your ab curl. Whoo, let's do it again. Quite the choreography, right? Okay, reset, neutral pelvis. Here we go. Exhale, arm arc, ab curl, hold. Intention outbound into your ring, open. Exhale, release. Good, inhale, extend both legs long. Good, rotate your legs to the right. You steer the wheel to the right. And center. Steer the wheel to the left. The femurs are rotating in the hip socket. Come back to center. Good. Bend elbows, bend knees. Now, just the legs lower and lift. Arms extend over the chest. Lower the head and neck. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's do it again. Reset. Get everything ready. Exhale. Arm arc, ab curl, hold. Intention outbound into your ring. Good, release. Extend the leg long. Rotate to the right and center. Rotate to the left and center. Bend elbows and knees. Hold. Open up the front of your hips. Exhale, close. Good, extend the arms and lower your ab curl. One more time. Okay, one more time, we got this. Ab curl, arm arc. Exhale, curl. Good, intention outbound into the ring. Good, release that. Good, extend both legs. Steer the wheel to the right and center. Steer the wheel to the left and center. Bend elbows, bend knees. Good, now just open the front of your hips. Exhale, close them. Extend the arms. Lower the ab curl and bring it all in. Oh, hang up your straps. Take off your ring. We're going to turn around to face the rear. Now, really quick before I do that. If you are not getting enough from my YouTube workouts, if you want more, take a minute to grab water right now while you listen to this. Hit my on-demand platform, okay? I get lots of questions all the time about when I'm going to release new videos on YouTube. YouTube is not my first priority. Yes, I am putting videos up on there and I will continue to do so, but they're about once a month. On demand, we add at least 4 new classes a week. That's bare minimum. Okay, there are 2 live classes that everyone is free to attend if you're a member, and all the videos are available to you all the time. So once you're on the platform, you have full and 100% access to me all the time. You can email me when you need me. We have live classes twice a week, but we're going to be adding to that as well. It's probably going to be more like 4 times a week. And you have over 400 videos already up there at your disposal, both on the mat and on the reformer. So I also get questions constantly about, well, what if I need this or what if I need that? I have created videos purely out of request from clients and put them up on the platform. So know that you have me at your disposal when you're a member on the platform. So just so you know, if YouTube is working out great for you, then fantastic, I'm happy about that. And continue to communicate with me through YouTube. But if not, check out the platform, okay? Pilates by JessPFit.com. All of your information is there. It's a 7-day free trial, okay? So you can cancel at any time before those 7 days are up and not pay a single thing, okay? And then, there was something else I was gonna mention about that. I can't remember. Anyways, that's what you have, all right? So if this is not enough, go there. Turn around and face the rear. Whoo, here we go. That was a nice little breather before we had to go to this next side. Facing your headrest. The ring is coming back to your headrest, okay? Right foot this time. Right foot is coming to the headrest. The ball of the right foot is on the ring. So your toes are up and your heel is down, right? We know this. We remember it from last time. Okay. Turn your left toes under behind you. Remember, if the ring is too scary, you get rid of it. You hold your shoulder blocks instead, all right? Hands are going to go on top of the ring. Now, please, do not put your weight in the ring. That is not why it is here for us today, okay? It's just challenging our flexibility. On your inhale, you're going to think about this left inner thigh. All right, left inner thigh is going to lift up along the spine so we can find a knee hover, but then we're going to continue to rise as we straighten both legs. Good. Find a spot for your eyes for balance. Now you're going to bend that left knee, right knee will bend too, and you're going to tap the carriage like it's glass. Good, and you're going to lift back up. Inhale. Breathing into the back side of your knee, full extension. Good. Exhale. Ooh, bend that left knee, and you're going to have moments of imbalance, right? That's why we need to work through this work. Inhale, rise. Balance gets trickier as we get older. It gets harder. All right, and that proprioception, it's not as simple, it's not as easy, right? So we need to keep challenging ourselves so we don't lose it, right? If we don't use it, we lose it. Tap that left knee, 3 more. Inhale, find full extension. Exhale, bend. And sometimes I think it's tricky, right, seeing me through the camera. Guys, I struggle with this too. Inhale, I'm always praying I don't fall so that I don't make a fool of myself in front of you, right? But it's challenging. Left knee taps. Good. Inhale, rise up. Now your next one is that hover hold. Okay, so we're gonna bend both knees. Woo! And we're gonna find that 1 inch off the carriage and hold it. Hold it. Okay, access the back of your right leg. Arms are coming up over your head. Hold it. And you're gonna give me a pulse from your right glute and hamstring, 1 inch up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left knee down and hands to the shoulder blocks. Guys, nice job. Woo-wee. Take off the ring. All right, we are on our last and final sequence. Only one single-sided thing today, so that's not too bad, right? All right, you're gonna take the ring. We're gonna first change our springs. So take off your blue spring. You are down to your extra light. Whatever springs you have, make sure it is the lightest spring you have. Okay, we'll work with that, lightest spring. Okay, now you're gonna take your ring around your shins again, so above your ankle. Okay, above your ankle. Toes are gonna come to the platform. Turn your toes under. That's why I want your squishy pad away from you. Okay, both hands are going to be mid-carriage. Both hands mid-carriage. Okay, we are gonna find a plank. So on your inhale, you're gonna lift your inner thighs up along the spine and take that carriage all the way out to a full plank. All right, now, make sure your hands are midway on that carriage. You need room to move. I want you to spread all 10 fingers out nice and wide. Find lateral tension in your ring so you feel all the way from the heels to the crown of your head, right? Long and strong. Breathe in between your shoulder blades. Do not let your shoulder blades collapse and take over, okay? You're gonna step down to your elbows. Right, so your right arm's gonna start. Right arm steps down, left arm follows, hold. Now you're gonna extend your elbows away from you. So on your inhale, hold a strong plank. You're extending your plank out of your waistline. Exhale, pull your elbows back under your shoulders. Step up on your right hand, follow on your left. All right, let's do it again, this time starting with the left arm. Left arm steps down, right arm follows. Good, hold. Slide those elbows away from you. Exhale, come back. Left hand steps up, right arm follows. Okay, you've got it, that's what we're doing. Right arm starts, right arm steps down. Left arm follows, hold. Forearms are parallel. Slide your elbows away, inhale. Exhale, pull them back. Step up on your right, step up on your left. Here we go, left arm. Step down, minimize the wiggle in your hips. The ring should help, okay? Slide your elbows away. Pull them back. Step up on your left, step up on your right. One more each side. Step down on your right, step down on your left. Slide your elbows away. Exhale, pull them back. Step up on your right, step up on your left. Last time, down on your left, down on your right. Slide away. Exhale, pull it back. Step up on your left, step up on your right. Hold. Hold right here for 8. Breathe in between your shoulder blades. Really protract the shoulder blades. Push the carriage away for 5. For 4. Last 3, you're gonna find a down dog in 2. Reach your sitting bones up and back. Close the carriage, hold it. Slide back out to your plank. One more time, we do that. Reach the sitting bones up and back, they broaden. Close the carriage with your core. Slide all the way back out to your plank. And bend your knees to bring it in, knees down. Take off your ring. Woo. Turn around, face forward on your carriage. Okay, you're still on your lightest spring. We're gonna find a child's pose. Take your knees as wide as the carriage, hands to the platform, and then you're gonna extend all the way out, pressing the carriage away, sitting back into your hips, finding deeper extension through the shoulder, right? Opening up the hips and inner thighs. That should feel pretty good on the inner thighs right now. Hold and breathe for 4. For 3. Ooh, last 2. Hold your child's pose. Take your left hand to the left side of the platform and take your right hand and place it on top of your left. Sit back into your hips. Reach that right hip away from your right wrist. Really feel that stretch. I've been having lots of questions about stretching lately too, guys. Come back through center. Let's go to the right. Right hand to the right side of the platform. Left hand on top of the right. Sit back with your left hip. Feel that lateral length on the left side. There's a great upper body stretch on YouTube. Check it out if you haven't tried it already. It is quite this upper body stretch. So recently I had some questions about that, and that's an excellent one. So give it a try. Good. Come back through center. Come all the way in now really quickly. You're going to release all springs. Trust me on this one. This one, everybody can release your springs. So take off your one spring. Your knees are now hips width apart, so not too wide. They're under your hips. And you're going to walk the carriage back and bring your hands into the well on the floor. Hands into the well on the floor. Now, you need to open up your hips, but I want you to keep your shoulders over your wrist. Okay, shoulders over wrist. Open up your hips by letting your knees slide back. Toes are relaxed, not turned under. Relax your toes. All right, so your legs are heavy on the carriage. Your hips are open, so you're in a modified plank. We're going to find some flexion here. So on your exhale, you're going to nod your chin, and I want you to lift the mid-back, lift that thoracic spine up towards the ceiling, pull your knees towards your nose, and then inhale, lengthen back out to your modified plank. Let's do it again. Rounding your spine. Exhale, nod the chin. Find that cat, that Halloween cat. Good. Tailbone curls under. Inhale, back to the modified plank. 2 more times. Exhale, nod the chin, round the spine, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Good, last one. Exhale, nod the chin, round the spine, lift. Good, and come back to your modified plank. Good, bend your knees. Walk your hands back up to your platform. Hook a spring on. And guys, you're all done. That was 30 minutes. Short and sweet, full body. I hope you're sweating. I am sweating. That was quite intense for 30 minutes. Now, remember what I said about the ring. At times today, it challenged range of motion. It added some tension through the upper body, but it also challenged our balance quite a bit. That was a pretty scary move. So I would consider that a very advanced move. If that was too much, get rid of the ring. When I tell you, you can get rid of it, do that, because that would be a progression then. The next time you try this, you can maybe add that ring back in. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe one side, maybe not the other, right? We all have imbalances. It's good to be aware of them, and then we work on them as we go. All right, you guys, like I said, if you need more access to me or you want more of these classes, check out my on-demand platform. I am filling it on a daily. So it is very busy and we are very active. If you're interested in joining me for live classes, that would also be the way you do it. You need to be a member on the platform. And then I hold a live mat class on Thursdays right now and a live reformer on Sundays. I am going to be adding 2 more live classes come August. They're going to be shorter in length. Right now they run about 60 to 90 minutes. They're going to be about more 40 to 45 minutes, these shorter live classes. And I'm changing up the times that they'll happen. So check it out. All right. You have full email access to me that way too. And like I said, everything is available to you on the platform. I also have a shop link that gives you discounts to different props. All Balanced Body products are 5% off if you use my link. And then I have links to a bunch of other Pilates props there as well. Reformer loops, wound decor, a whole bunch of stuff. All right, you got Ella mats, a whole bunch. If you have questions for me, you know where to find me. You can always leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Pilates by JessPFit is where you want to go if you want more. And I hope to see you soon.